Welcome to Seavon Enterprises. My name is Cam. So today we will be doing an unboxing and first initial thoughts on some of these products on the table in front of you. So this one right over here will be made in Australia, and it is a kindling wood splitter. It's a pretty cool thing. If you got like a hot tent with one of those potbelly stoves in there, or if you just have a wood fireplace at home, or if you're out camping and you need to start a quick fire, this is a really good tool to have with you. Next on the table will be this log jacker right here, and this is just because we have a lot of logs and timber on our land that we just want to remove in a safe manner, and we want to use a chainsaw just because it's a lot quicker and a lot safer for us to do that method. So this will help us elevate the logs off the ground and kind of make them a safer place to cut. Alright guys, so we're going to get in with this unboxing. First off, we're going to start with this log jacker right here. If you want to pick one of these up for yourself, check out Northern Tool. We'll link that down below in the description for you. So what's cool about this guy is it is a 60-inch version, so it is one of the bigger ones that they do offer, and we wanted to go with this one just because we do have bigger logs on our property that can be kind of challenging to maneuver around, especially without any heavy equipment around to move it. So we wanted the bigger one just to make our job a little bit easier. I'm going to go through this side, probably should though, but it's already open. Starting off, I'm going to be pulling the handle out here. So a cool thing about this handle, first of all, is that it is going to be a metal core in here, which is really amazing because you want that leverage and the durability that you get with that. And then on top of that, there should be a pivoting arm also in here somewhere. The box is pretty torn up. So we got like a little pamphlet of other products that they do offer there. Kind of cool. So if you do want other stuff, you can definitely check that out. And here's the pivoting arm. So it has 2 bite points, and then you also find another additional bite point on the actual lever itself. And then the hardware. I'll open it right. So we got the final piece right here. This is going to be the part that rests on the ground that lifts the log up. That'll keep it off the ground for you. And also it comes with instructions. Really shouldn't be that hard to assemble. So without further ado. Alright, so we're going to get on with this unboxing of the last product right here. This is going to be the Kindling Cracker. This is the extra large version that we got. We wanted to opt for this one just because we do have some bigger pieces of wood on our property that we do want to remove and maybe break down into a huge stack of kindling one day. So this will help us out with that chore. So it's a pretty simple tool. I want to be careful when you unbox it just because there is a blade on here. It is a little bit sharp. It's not too sharp where you're going to cut yourself, but if you are careless, you would get cut on it. So that's just one thing to note. So what's cool about this and why we got it is we do have some bigger stumps out there, and it does allow us to bolt it down to get a better height on it. So when we have a hammer and put a log in here to hit it down on it, it'll get it up off the ground a little bit higher so we don't have to hurt our backs as much, bend it down to make that full swing that we need to be more precise with it. Another cool thing is it is the extra large version, so it is a bigger, wider top on here. So that is pretty beneficial for us. We're still going to have to break wood down and smaller pieces, so unfortunately to fit it in here. But it shouldn't be that hard of a deal for us to do. I think I'm going to move on to the assembly of the log jack. Put this off to the side for now. Alright, so we're going to get in with the assembly of the Timberjack that we got from Northern Tool. Real quick, I have the Roughneck lineup on here, which will be the more higher end stuff that they do offer. And then on the back, they do have a little small selection of iron-tin tools, which is going to be their wood handle products. Roughneck is known for their fiberglass handle on here with a 3/8 inch metal rod that goes along the inside of it. So it's a really durable tool for that. We're just going to put this to the side. So I need an impact, and then I will need a 3/8 to 1/4 inch, or vice versa, 1/4 inch to 3/8, and then a 5/8 inch box wrench with an 11/16 impact socket to do this assembly. Another cool thing is I will be doing this assembly with the rigid 1/4 inch impact driver, which is really nice, lightweight. I got the 2 amp hour battery on there right now. Pretty cool tool. For my adapter, I do recommend these Milwaukee ones. They have lasted the longest out of the other companies that we have used. They still do break, but you get a lot more life out of them, which is a really nice feature. So, just going to get on with this assembly. Should be pretty straightforward. You get 3 bolts. And a pretty heavy handle to move around. So off the bat, you'll notice that you get 2 longer fasteners and then a shorter one. The shorter one is for the actual pivoting arm itself, and then the 2 other ones are for the portion that's on the ground that holds it up off the ground. So pretty straightforward. You're going to take the middle tang of this, fit it right down in there. We're just going to push the bolt through, fastener on, do the other one real quick. So, just like that. So something I am noticing is they did allow a lot of slop in the system on this, so you will have to tighten it up pretty dang tight to get these where they should be. But not that big of a deal. I'd also recommend go top to bottom, bottom to top, just vice versa, not fully tighten one and then move to the other. You want to torque them down in a process so you don't over torque one. Alright, so that looks pretty secure right there. So that is done. So the next portion of the assembly will be this arm. So this is just going to pop right up here. So we just pass that through. Once again, we're going to use our trusty impact. This one you won't have to run down as hard and as much just because it is a pivoting part, so you want it to be able to move for you. So just like that, it's fully assembled. So to kind of use it, you want to put this arm around it, and then you're going to use this long handle and push all your weight on the back to get the log up in position. And that's pretty much it. Thank you for coming. Alright, so just to wrap this up, starting out with the kindling splitter. It is a really cool, unique product that we did get in. Hopefully it does stand up for us, and we'll see. If you want to see more stuff about it in the future, like another review, leave a comment down below for that. Moving on to the log jack. You know, there's some concern areas on it, but hopefully it works out for us. First of all, the handle, it is a fiberglass handle, and yes, it is reinforced by a 3/8 rod, but down here at the base, you can see from this end, we'll get a better close-up of that. But it's only held in by a screw, so it's not even going through the metal rod, and there's some slop in there. I'll be quiet so you can hear. But other than that, the welds on top, they're okay. They're not the best they could be, but the truss weld on the bottom right here that holds the actual jacking plate up has some concern. It's really sloppy. It kind of looks like the owner of Seabot did that. And let me tell you, if he did that, I'd have to fire him. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe to us.
Wiggle in a different way.
God. Slow down. Speed up. Speak up. It's like baseball all over again. Woo! All right, let's do the base.